the door and the wall on the way. Close the, get that in here, switch it around, put that down. So you're going on a trip. Oh, I see you're going on a trip. Where to? The islands, the state of, the country, the border. Doesn't matter. You could be going a trip to the Atlantic Ocean, to the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. How long are we going is the real question, because I've got a suitcase. Do you need 2 bags? I've never gone anywhere and brought 2 bags. 2 suitcases. My goodness, maybe a carry-on and the clothes on my back, and I could take on the world. If I left for any trip, let alone this house, for an extended period of time, and all I had to take with me was the clothes on my back, how long could I survive? Survive? A while. Do I have access to money? I still have a wallet, right? How long would I be able to keep this outfit wearable? I don't know. I give it 2 meals before there's a stain on my shirt. And I give it 3 days before I, sit in some bird poop. And then that's on my butt. And then I'm worried about the double stains. And yeah, 2 days, max. I've taken many a trips, many a places. I'm not a big traveler. I like to stay within like a 4-state radius. That's just me. But I've packed for a lot of things. Okay, first of all, we gotta pick what kind of suitcase you're bringing. Bag, duffel bag, backpack. How about a suitcase, okay? This is your standard size. I don't think you could get any bigger than this, and then they stopped letting them on the planes. Then you got the smaller ones inside. This was the first luggage I bought, so I got the whole set. They sucked me in on that promotion. You got the big suitcase. You got the smaller. Ow, it pinched me. This is not even a carry-on. The only place they're going to carry this is probably under the plane. Because this, the size of a carry-on? What could you I don't even have the tags off of this. What could you possibly fit in here? Because if we're going on a trip, we got to pack, okay? And what do we pack? Damn near everything. I tend to pack heavy, so I haven't used the carry-on yet, because I usually just, go over there. Here's tips on packing. What you need, what you don't, the things that are most important. And if this video is anything, maybe the whole video is just a big tip of what not to pack. But I'm going to label the video how to pack for a trip, or how the ultimate packing guide to tripping. Well, not tripping, no, I'm like mushrooms. We're going tripping! We're going road tripping, flying vacation, work trip, divorce trip, I don't know. You're gonna need the basics, yes? Clothes, hobbies, interests, your nighttime routine, your going out routine, your underwear, some shoes, socks maybe, depending on the shoe, depending on your feet, really. How sensitive are you to walking on different types of surfaces? That's a question you need to ask yourself. You should actually know that by now. Let's get started. If we're going somewhere, you gotta tell me what we're doing. Because if we're doing anything fancy, or we're going to a nice dinner, I'll dress up. I'll put something nice on. And if we're not doing anything nice, then I won't. If you don't specify a type of clothing that I need to bring, I'll just keep wearing t-shirts and shorts. T-shirts, shorts, shorts, t-shirts. Okay. That's my combo. That's my self-assigned uniform. Okay. And listen, it's just the same damn type of shorts in different colors. These are jeans. Shorts, sweatpants, capris, skinny jeans, flare jeans, biker shorts, workout clothes, pajama bottoms. I don't know. You're gonna want to bring everything for your morning routine, your night routine, your incidentals, your accidentals, your whoopsies, your in case of your shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Even though you don't wear makeup normally every day, you should bring enough makeup to be able to do a whole entire bridal party's makeup. I'm talking full face. Even bring the wrappers the things came in. Include products you haven't even opened or tested or tried. What is this? Makeup, make it last. How damn hard. Okay, well, it's coming with. What are you layering your body with? Okay, we're going to need a jacket if it rains, a coat if it's cold, overalls if we're getting dirty, a ski mask if we're committing a crime, a sweatshirt because, well, just bring it. I've never regretted bringing a sweatshirt on a trip. That's my reasoning for that one. I mean, vacation might be the best time for you to finally learn how to contour your face. Also, what the hell happened to the top of this? You're coming with me. You guys know I live in t-shirts. Every time I go on a trip, I go through this bin on the ground and this whole rack of t-shirts. Every single one of them, and I go, which one of these t-shirts can I possibly be caught in on vacation? And I pull all of them out and I stack them on my bed, and I go through that pile and I go, okay, I'm going to narrow them down. These are my favorite vacation t-shirts. And guess what? They're just the same t-shirts I wear all the time. Okay? And then when I pack those away, if I'm going on a 2-day trip, I probably pack 7. And then one of those, probably the t-shirt, whatever t-shirt I'm wearing to the destination, that t-shirt then becomes my pajama shirt. for the whole stay. Travel containers are for people who have time to transfer their lotions and their potions. Make sure you just bring the full-size bottles of everything. You know, your cleansers, your moisturizers, your lotions. I don't even know what that is. Exfoliants, contact solution, hairspray, hand soap. Heaven forbid you get bored on this trip that you planned, to put yourself in a new location and environment where you're constantly, stimulated. But in case you get bored, make sure you bring your phone, your laptop, your Kindle, your book, your iPad, all your chargers, maybe an instrument you didn't quite master yet. That's actually sounded pretty good. Some crosswords, some Sudokus, maybe your state quarter collection. Where are all the quarters? We have a lot of states to go to. You could plan your next trip. You could bring a piñata, an enchilada, maybe your Culver's menu sign in case you want to do some food ordering on the road. I'm more of a Wisconsin cheese curds kind of gal myself. They're making the font on these things pretty big these days. You can't even get chili cheddar fries in a medium. If you're bringing your razor, you should bring enough blade changes to be able to shave the whole entire U.S. men's rugby team in case I don't know how fast your body hair grows. That's a question for yourself. Make sure you get the perfume, the room sprays, the body sprays, the sample sizes. Anything that has barely one use left in it, make sure you bring that. Because you're on vacation, you're on a trip. You can smell anything but like yourself. Or your surroundings, apparently. Or if you're an annoying content creator, you have to bring your camera and a microphone and an SD card and a battery and a tripod. But this one's broken, so you need this tripod. And then a smaller tripod for a tabletop. The smallest one for your phone. And then probably the tripod you're sitting on. And I think there's a tripod in my car because I have a car tripod and then a traveling tripod. And they're the same tripod, really. But if you have one, you might as well bring there. There's a lot of tripods involved. And maybe like some natural lighting? How many deodorants is too many deodorants? Some would argue more than one, but what is this? This is an armpit mask. You might need that. You gotta pack socks, bras, underwear, 47 pairs of underwear. 3-day trip, 47 pairs of underwear. Don't ask me what the math is. Don't tell me to break it down. Don't tell me to show my work. 3-day trip, 47 pairs of underwear. You don't own 47 pairs? What are you doing? You better get those delivered to your destination. I bring at least 3 bras, okay? Because one of them, the one I wear on the daily, this one might suddenly become uncomfortable on my trip, and I have to figure out the mystery of the annoying bra strap. Okay, you might want to bring a couple of wigs in case you need to go undercover, or maybe make your vacation location your permanent hideaway new home. I don't know. Move there. Live there. Call it a day. Who cares? You don't have to pack. You don't have to move anything. It's in your suitcase. Oh, and then I'm forgetting. Make sure you stop in the middle of packing to do a totally random side quest of an activity that has nothing to do with your trip, packing, getting ready. So after I did that one cross-stitching video, I literally was like, I want to take on a big project. I want to do something that's like freeform, totally my own. Really just like bump it up to pro level. And I'm making this. It doesn't look like anything now, but that's because it's going to be like a splatter paint. Design's going to like build up. Gonna add different colors to it to fill in some of the spaces, but like I kind of made it look like a little like freeform. Some of the paint's like dripping off the side. It's kind of hard to do, splatter paint design on like a cross stitch sort of thing, but I feel like I'm like up to it for the challenge. If you learn one thing, you learn them all. You know what I'm talking about? I feel like I could get this done like within the next hour for sure. If I put on a podcast, maybe an episode of One Tree Hill, if I really just like dive in and focus, I feel like, I don't know, the sky's the limit, really. How do you get this open? This way. I was doing it the lefty loosey righty tighty. We are definitely still doing that. Now I can begin. Oh, wait, we also need to bring a first aid kit, a sewing kit, a friendship bracelet making kit in case we meet our new bestie on vacation. We really want to cement the friendship right there. We want it to last forever. The tale as old as time. A friendship that'll last the test of time. Bring all 3 of those. You're probably gonna need some forms of identification. That might be a driver's license, a passport, a state ID. Me, personally, I like to dress up and bring this doll that someone made of me. You don't know who I am? I am she. She is me. We are we. Now let me into this bar. I need a frozen margarita. Stab! Make sure you bring shoes for everything, okay? Your walking shoes, your casual shoes, your beach shoes, your Crocs, your sandals, your flip-flops, your everydayers. If you want to go for a run, if you have to go to a dinner, a pair of shoes that you totally bought for this trip specifically and totally meant to break in the days leading up to departuring for this trip, but you didn't, you forgot, but you still bring them. Because you'll break them in there. You're going to break some blisters and you're going to break in your shoes while you're breaking in your brain and having new experiences. That's vacation. I just be bringing things to make up games along the way. I'm like, I got this really long string and 2 cups. We could make an old style telephone. And I'd really be going on vacation being like, I think I'm going to pick up and start playing Dungeons and Dragons. And I think by the time we get off the plane, we will have already played through our first, what do they call those? Our first I wrote it down. I know some of the, what are the things called that they play? The campaign. Our first campaign. Am I really going to curl my hair on vacation? I don't even curl my hair at home. I'm not even sure I would curl my hair at my own wedding. But you just never know when you never know. When you'll need, I actually looked up online, and there is actually a 5-4-3-2-1 packing method for like a 2-day trip. You're supposed to bring 5 tops, 4 bottoms, 3 accessories, 2 shoes, and 1 swimsuit. Okay? You know what my version of the 5-4-3-2-1 is? You bring 5 times the amount of underwear for the amount of days. But do the math, and then plus some. 5, you're going to 7-day trip. 5, you bring 35 pair plus some. Get a +1 to the plus sum of the underwear in your bag. You're going to want to bring 4 different types of sunglasses, all of which do not complement your big fat head shape. These are the most annoying sunglasses I've ever bought. They have no structure. Look at that. You bring 3 different ways to style your hair. You could crimp it, curl it, dye it. Bring 2 versions of the same exact shirt in case you suddenly look disgusting in maroon, and 1 wall fixture from your home in case you get homesick. I can't decide between my college diploma, this vague map of Wisconsin and my favorite cities to drink in it, or this ceramic piece of art that's actually an interpretation of my face that I made in a college art class. Honestly, it might be this cactus light. Oh, for the love. Ah, okay. I just weighed the carry-on bag. Guess how much it weighs? 87 pounds. 87 pounds? Okay. We gotta lose some stuff. I'm thinking we could lose, I don't know, the 7 rolls of toilet paper and the bow and arrow. We just don't need it, okay? We can survive without it. These are going. These are definitely going. And there you go. That's what you need for your trip. Or don't bring any of that. Just bring, you know what to bring. You packed before. Think of what you need in your everyday life. Imagine yourself doing activities that you'll be doing on vacation and what you might need for that. Or just make it up, pack accordingly, and you'll be fine. What's that quote about? Like, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. It's not about what you pack, it's about how many times you poop your pants. It's not about what you pack, it's about if your suitcase will even get there, really. The amount of lost luggage, I mean, seriously. There's a good chance you'll be on vacation and your luggage won't be. So you should really wear your best, most favorite outfit on the way there. In case you do lose your luggage. I was right the first time. Usually try and pack just wearing the clothes off your back. If you want to tape your toothbrush, a fresh pair of underwear, and your phone charger to the back of your neck so you don't lose that either. That's not a bad idea. See y'all next time. Like, subscribe, keep watching, comment down below the dumbest thing you've ever overpacked. Or the worst time you've ever lost your suitcase. I don't really want you to relive that. Or think of the best vacation you've ever been on and the least amount of times you actually even went into your suitcase to get something. You're like, we went to the beach in Cabo San Lucas. I wore 1 bikini, 7 days, only drank out of a coconut. I actually left my suitcase at the resort, didn't even bring it home. I said, I'm going to live the rest of my life in a bikini. That was kind of a weird plane ride home, but it worked. Okay, no, but in all seriousness of this video, I did write down 2, 3, 4... 6 things. 6 things that I've actually always needed on a vacation, a road trip, a trip anywhere other than where I'm at. If I'm gone for several days, these are things I've always needed or I've always been glad to have in case I did need them. The first one's Q-tips. I still use Q-tips, even though you're not supposed to. Whatever. I use Q-tips to clean my ear. When I step out of a shower, that's not my shower, and I'm like, ugh. My ears, I just want to like dry my ears and clean my ears. Oh, thank goodness I brought my Q-tips. A hand towel. Listen, if you have like a hand towel, you can get away without having a washcloth and without having like a huge towel. But if you have a hand towel anywhere, sometimes hand towels aren't provided. Sometimes you need an extra hand towel. And sometimes you can get away, if there's no big towels for after you shower, you can get away with, drying your body off with a small towel. And the towel itself dries fast. An extra pair of sunglasses you actually like, but are cheap is always good. Because I always bring cheap sunglasses on my trip. Sometimes they just break mid-trip because I'm using them a lot, the wear and tear, or you lose them. So having like an extra pair of cheap sunglasses, always the play. A trash bag or a Ziploc bag or like a grocery bag of any kind, throw one in your suitcase or your bag. You can put wet clothes in it. You can put something you're afraid is going to spill in a Ziploc bag. If you ever need a trash bag for anything, you just have one on you. Bobby pins and hair ties. I always shove extra bobby pins and hair ties and an extra headband in my stuff because bobby pins just fall out. Hair ties break, you leave them, you go swimming, you lose one, stuff like that. And then lastly, an extra set of contacts. If you wear contacts, bring an extra pair, okay? So that if something happens, you need 2 new pairs of contacts. You don't want to wear your glasses or you forgot your glasses. You get an extra set of contacts, and they're so small, they're so easy to travel. Contacts, Q-tips, hand towel, bobby pins, hair ties, trash bag, sunglasses. A lot of eye stuff and like bathroom stuff and trash stuff. Trash, bathroom, eyes. Trash, bathroom, eyes. I trash, bathroom. Oh, okay, I'm tired. That's it. Me just checking my emails and forgetting that I'm filming. What are you doing? Definitely almost just broke my laptop.